Alright, so today you want to learn how to live for free. We call this house hacking. Some people call it that. So this is how you do it. Basically, you just want to buy a house that you're going to move into that has multiple units that you could rent out. So we're going to give you a step-by-step example of how the numbers work on that and how you can, do that for yourself. So we're just going to give an example of a house around here. So let's say you buy a 4-unit house. You live in one, you're going to rent out the other 3. If you buy anything under 4 units, you don't have to get like a commercial loan or anything. You could still get a regular conventional residential mortgage. So you're qualified just as you would as if you're buying a 1 or even 2 or 3-unit house. But the reason if you could buy a 4-unit house, they could be a little bit more rare, depending on your area. So sometimes you might have to settle for a 2 or 3-unit house. But the concept works for no matter how many units, as long as it's under 4 that you do. You can even find a 1-unit house and rent out like a bedroom or a basement or something. You could still find ways, even if it's a 1-unit place, to still rent out the other part. So here we're going to go through an example of a 4-unit house that you're buying. You're living in one, you're renting out the other 3. So here we go. So a 4-unit house is going to cost you $300,000. It's a pretty good price, pretty average price for a 4-unit rental, at least a 4-unit house around here. So with a 3% down payment, which if you're going to be moving into the house, you can put 3% down. If you're just buying this straight up as just an investment property, you typically would need to put 15 to 20% down. So not only by just moving into one of the units, you're saving between 12 to 18% of a down payment. So your down payment will be about $9,000 for 3% down. So a little bit money out of pocket, but for a $300,000 house, it's not that much money. With the 5% interest rate, 30-year mortgage, you're looking at a payment of about just under $1,800 a month. And so that's your cost. That includes, the principal, the interest, property taxes, insurance, using, general numbers, average numbers for the insurance and property taxes. So you get your other 3 units. Now, if it's a 4-unit house, you're maybe getting 2-bedroom, 1-bath in each unit, each of the 4 units. That's what we're going to assume for this example. So for around here, 2-bedroom, 1-bath will rent for about $900. We're going to say. You might be able to get a little more, a little bit less. You can, again, this is just an example, so you can play with it. Using your own numbers. But this just explains how this all works. So 900 times 3 for 3 tenants, you're talking about $2,700 a month. Now, if we look back, your mortgage payment was just under $1,800 a month. So if you have $2,700 coming in from rent from 3 units, you're paying off your mortgage and having about $900 left over. Of course, there's going to be other expenses, like you're probably going to have to do a little bit of maintenance, repairs, but you're at least cash flowing every single month at least $900. You might only be able to keep most of it. You might be able to keep most of it, $600-700 of it, and the other might have to be put aside for future repairs to those other units. That's just part of being a landlord. That's all that is. But you're still pocketing $900 a month, plus paying off your mortgage. So you're paying down equity in your house as well. So you're also making that, and so you're living in this house. You still gonna be in utilities. You're gonna have to pay your electric, your water, your gas, all the other stuff. But you have to pay that anyway. So this is just extra. This is paying off your mortgage. I know this is a pretty short video, but it's a very simple concept of how to live for free. So there's really no reason to make it any longer than it needs to be. So basically, that's how you do it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this little video. If you wouldn't mind, give it a like. If you enjoyed content coming out from this channel, feel free to subscribe. That way you don't miss anything coming out. We have real estate videos coming out most of the time 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but sometimes it could be on other days, but shooting for 3 days a week. So don't want to miss that. So hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you get alerted every time there is a new video. If there's any specific content you're looking for, in a future video, feel free to comment that below, and we'll see about making a video based on that. Or if you have any questions, ask them below as well, and we can hopefully get them answered for you. All right, so until next time, guys, we'll see you later.